Hi, connections. I'm about to pull from alignment and see what's all going on within the energy. I'm gonna start off to see where the mind is at presently and where the mind will be headed to. I am recording later in the day again. Um, I just felt it was appropriate. I do believe we're in the 3 o'clock hour again. So communication all day. Just want to do some clarity and verify a couple of things. We're gonna see where the mind is at though. Where is the mind? Where's the mind on this path? I feel like this is such reflecting energy. Because I am recording later in the day. You already been going through the motions, you know? It's nice to have clarity to a blind spot. Letting you know you on track. Or maybe you on the wrong path. I gotta go the wrong. I went the wrong way. Nah, that's funny, Jesus. The right view. Lovely. The mind is on the right view. You're seeing things right. That's great. Where would the mind be headed to? And it's a green base. That's great. Thinking of growth. You could have love in the mind. What's coming to my mind is growth. Hmm. Horizon is coming in my mind. You see the view. That's great. That's amazing. Horizon. Where's the mind? Where would the mind be? My livelihood. Okay, Jesus. Okay, I like that. And it's a red base. That's very great. Very, very great. I feel like this is going to be tomorrow's energy too, for sure. It's a red base. That's funny, awesome. You got red and green too. I watched this on TV. That's the funny part. It was two shows that was um one was a black base, like the characters, a lot of characters in the movie. I hate to say black. People of darker shade complexions. They weren't black, yo. Like let me see. It's black. Like something back in the back is black. What is that? TV? No, that's the door. And that door is not even doggone black. They are a darker complexion color. Like something like me, maybe even darker. Just don't think of a color that's light of this form. It's not what I'm talking about. When I say black, I mean a darker color shade. You know, myself as an example. I'm a darker complexion shade person. Um, they had a show on, and normally, honestly, I don't watch shows like that. It's nothing against it. It's just my soul don't normally resonate with it. That's the intriguing part. But I gave it the chance because it's like, why not? You know, I watched a little bit of it. But what they were talking about was like a view aspect, you know, somebody picking somebody, you know, which normally is like a black people's, I said black people again, Jesus, darker complexion storyline, you know, we're having to step on each other to get to the top aspect, you know, but it came off in a view aspect, honestly. It just reminded me of it. And then I kept flipping through, and I found like my normal enjoyment, and intriguingly, I said intriguingly, it was a lighter complexion base. And it was a Christmas base on top of that. And it was in a thankful form, which that's the form that I was sending out today anyway. Thankful. It is important within this healing process. Some people think, you know, they just self-made in every god doggone thing, and it's just like that's an intriguing perspective. But you best believe you have some type of an assistance. You know, even that faithful job you show up, or that wonderful family you have to turn to, or friend support, or I don't know what it is for you. Your dog, I don't know. It's something that supports you to keep you thriving or going. You know, community based comes in multiple forms. Okay. And the energy is to be thankful for that. For me, I did a lot of healing, reflecting, honestly, because as I evolve and even look back at the same time, I have to stay balanced. Like it's intriguing how much I literally have to heal daily. Even doing the work that I do, it's receiving so doggone much. It's an overload sometimes. Where I just gotta go and heal. quickly. But this was remind me of a Christmas base of an energy. And even the concepts of what it say, right view and right livelihood. They feel like that's the word, your focus. Like, it's really important. Are you focused on gossip? Or are you focused on who did and who? Are you just thankful? It's important when it comes to this right view and right livelihood. But that could be a perspective, because some gossip, they say it's good news. The Bible says that. Good news. I bring good news. It's somebody's truth. Somebody's truth maybe not so pleasant or pain is not so pleasant or is painful. But I'm not even gonna go too far into that 'cause I feel like I'm drifting, but it's just what this reminds me of. Which I guess maybe I meant to go into because I go and spoke on it anyways. But it's normally not funny because we got the Wheel of Fortune. It always comes back. That's the intriguing part. It's like it's funny when it's somebody else, but it's not funny when it's you going through a difficult situation, which I actually kind of experienced this. I have experienced this, honestly. That's the intriguing part. I feel like I always am. Like, I'm a single person. I do try the dating world occasionally, but dating world is it's not for me. I dive right into marriage status. Like, I get the building. I'm ready to build. It's just, I'm a genie concept. What do you want? You have to believe in you have to believe in your journey. It's important. Your purpose has to be really big to thrive. But you have to mean, I keep want to say mean. I want maybe it's mean what you say, but your purpose, you have to stay true in your purpose. And you have to have a strong purpose to evolve. But some people, their purpose is big, but they don't stay true in it. Like certain things, simple things as, I can't just leave my job because I don't know I'm gonna survive. Obviously, you meant to build in another way. You ain't mentally strong enough to understand that. Can't do nothing with it, you know? Like, my mind drifting. What zodiac is influencing this energy? That's just an example. It's that purpose. It has to be. It's a big purpose. I thought of people with big purposes. They have to believe in it. A lot of people don't. They don't believe it in their goddamn purpose. They're afraid of it normally. And intriguingly, the ones I normally gravitate to, which makes sense in a big purpose, it normally comes in two. They have more than one partner. That's the intriguing part, but a lot of people ain't authentic in it. That's the extra intriguing part. Like it should not come off as cheating. It's more of a community base, but it don't get looked as that. That's the intriguing part. But what's zodiac's influence in this energy? Ah, Libra. Libra. The way it fell into my hand. That's funny. Balance. That's just how it should just be. It just falls right. It's perfect. It's perfect. Greatness just fell from the sky. That's funny. It made me think of a metaphor. I can't even honestly think of how it goes at the moment. It's just in my mind. I'm getting a chuckle because it reminds me of it, but it's intriguing because I can't remember it metaphorically. When people are like, you gotta go out and get it or some shit like that, but it's just like, they're like it ain't gonna just fall from the sky. It's gonna fall right from the sky, literally. It's alignment. You're gonna like walk right into it or something of that nature. That's the funny part. It's not gonna just fall from the maybe not for you. It ain't your journey, it ain't your purpose. Watching somebody else blessing is a distraction. I feel like that's even what I started off in the beginning. Somebody going the wrong way because they're watching somebody else's path. But your purpose is probably way bigger. Or maybe not. I don't know. It depends. I do feel like what I just said with the beginning of what I started off this reading as on a path. Maybe you could have went the wrong doggone way. Why am I still shuffling through? Is somebody else in here? Scorpio, hi, darling. Scorpio, hi, darling. Who's at the bottom? Capricorn. That's funny. I've been spending a lot of time in water lately. That's the intriguing part. I started off in Libra season, which Libra season did come out again. But starting off Scorpio season, I've been spending a lot of time in water. A lot of time. It's not my normal behavior. It's not like, oh my God, you just, oh, that's my normal behavior, but I really have been spending a lot of time in water. There's something so significant about Scorpio season that is so intriguing. Going over to the Oracle of the Universe really quick. There's a balance in this water. It's a balance in this water. Ooh, fear. Oh my Jesus. Why fear is the first card I see? Ah, ah. With me just saying what I just said there said and saying this is so intriguing. I've been spending a lot of time in water. Something's hopping out the water and is about to get somebody for sure. That's intriguing. The fish coming out the water. It's gonna be something from the past. It's coming back. I need more cards. It's a balance. What's in your past? Your past is really connected to you. It's a Libra. That's funny. It's right behind there. Something that you think is your fear is really your balance. How intriguing. It's even going with the right view. I feel like I explained this already. This whole translation been pretty much this. A lot of people are afraid of their purpose. And somebody's either stuck or they're gonna be stuck or it's like a gel energy. And someone coming back and like telling you like I told you. Oh, something of balancing the scales is coming through. I need more cards. Balancing the scales. Something from the past is surely coming back. Seems like it's in the fear base though. But it could be coming to help you. But you're afraid of it. You're afraid of it. Maybe they hurt you. Maybe you just was told something about them. Because like even me, like I'm such a great person. Like even when I just start off identifying myself as a tarot reader, some people get afraid of it. Like let me give an example because I actually experienced this. And it was a guy who said he didn't say he was Christian, but he said he believed in Jesus and the cross concept. But I was just like, it really threw me because it's like, what do you think I do then? What you thought that cross situation mean? What does die and be reborn mean? How are you gonna get your answers then if you die and have to use a reborn energy? Like how you think that go? But he was so terrified. He was like, I gotta let you go. I can't talk to you because, I'm going against myself. And it's just like, how are you going against yourself? You are whole. You found the other puzzle piece. Answers here all day, but it was intriguing that he thought he was going against himself, but he really was going against himself for the wrong reason. He was afraid of the goddamn answers. But it was like you believe in something though, but when you get it, or it's just, when you get it, it's just, oh my God, it's too good to be true. I was told that you were a bad person. I know they said that El Negro was dead and he rose in 3 days. How is that possible, right? I know. A bigger picture. You know, keep us all connected. It's not a, I want to say a big deal, but there's not advertising people out here be doing violence or killing people or enjoy the process, but we are already eternal. Like there's so many examples of it. Even what I'm doing now, there's so many examples of the eternal that they're still present, they're still guided, they're still within us. You know, it's just like appreciate the journey, but understand the next part of the journey when you out this flesh. You just still here guiding and supporting, still trying to be recognized. Like us human people, most of us, that's all we really strive for. I want to say that because I don't really strive for it, but you know. I just need to be seen. Everybody at the end of the day wants to be seen and heard for the most part. You know, hello for the next class. You invisible now. You thought it was difficult when you was in the physical form? Intriguing, I know. That's the whole lesson. To still be seen and heard. As you are clear, you are the air. You present as ever, but somehow people think you are totally not present. Intriguing, I know. Class is always delightful, for sure. Class is always delightful, for sure. That's the balance part. That's the funny part. Libra. The ones that's tapped in. That's so funny and awesome. I think I explained the fear concept quite well. You're running from something that's of the past. You're afraid of it, but it got you like in a stuck energy. I feel like for me, I want to use an example I just gave. It was wrong programming. Somebody told you that this was wrong, but from your experience, where you see it's wrong at? And I'm using this example just of this person. I can't remember his name right now because I would shout his ass out. And then they don't have no hard feelings to him. Like I thought it would be like, oh my god, like really? It was just like okay, wind kept blowing. I didn't dwell like I thought I might have, honestly. Because we stayed up like all night talking. Like we met like one night, like later in the night or something like that, like the last bus ride or something like that. And normally when I get indoor, I'm putting the phone on silent and I'm catering to myself. I invested my time in him. We just flowed all night. But it was so funny because there was other things that was making me not even be able to do like my normal routine. Like I stayed with other people, so other people wanted to get in the shower, or it just was a lot of other things going on where it's like, you still have to wait. Just be still and focus on this person, you know. Mingle, ma'am. And that's how I just went. And we had such a great conversation. We're just alike. That's the funny part. That was the funny part. I believe we both was Tauruses too. It was just everything flowed so well. Then the next day came, and I think I greeted him as a friend. I said, "Hi, friend." Got offended by that. Like, you don't think you a friend? We stayed up all damn night and pretty much of the morning, and you don't think we're friends? Intriguing. We have so much similarity, but you don't think we're friends? Intriguing. But moving past that, I wound up saying, "Oh yeah." I think I was in the middle of doing tarot as I was texting him, or as he reached back out to me, and he was like, "Oh my god, I had to fall back on you. I don't believe in that." And it's just like, once you ask me what the reading's saying within the moment, I'm pretty sure it's right on time. I probably clocked you already in already, you know, but it was just so intriguing how totally ran from the answers. But believe in something that's supposed to give you your answers. What do eternal life mean to you? And how do you expect to get those answers from eternal guidance? You know? How'd that go? That's the part that always throws me. When they look at this type of work as like wicked or wrong or dark, or just like, what does die and be reborn mean to you? Other than that baptized concept where we just hop back up and we still in the same form and everything. I ain't talking about that one. I'm talking about that Holy Ghost spirit concept of still there. You know, eternal. You know. Those are the ones that normally give me a difficult time, or they just stare away. And it's just like, you might as well let your whole belief go, because you are false flagging out this world. You don't believe in eternal life. Obviously, you're scared of the answers. Like, angels are really amongst us? Intriguing. I read it all the time. I even identify as one. Then what's the problem? Oh, it's just too close. It's just too accurate. Like, Jesus. Intriguing. Creation came out again. I feel like this is a return type of energy. Something that you were afraid of from the past is coming back. It's probably part of the creation. Something somebody's carrying. This card got 333 on this. Double communication. It's a balance. I feel like I just translated this recently. The balance got 7 on it. It's the 7th house. It's oneness. The scales are balanced. It's naturally being connected with the eternal side. Another simple example of how people operate on the eternal side and spiritual side is meditation normally. Is that a more of a delicate aspect? Just be still, and receive. Where is those answers coming from? Where is those answers coming from? That's the part that always be, hello, mental health. Hello, mental health. But somehow that one just smooth on by. And it's like, no, rewind that back, and where are you getting those answers from? All you got to do is be still and be quiet, and you can receive answers. Intriguing. Where the answers coming from, though? Are those answers normally correct? Do you see it displayed within your life? Oh, you do? Intriguing. Go talk to those Christians and those damn Muslims and those other religions. My mind is drifting, Jesus. Them other religions that have a difficult time understanding. And for us tarot community or psychic community, it's just we're a true blessing, honestly. We're a true blessing. Because we follow the same concept. It's just on that saying of is seeing believing or hearing it believing. I believe that concept is a aspect even within the example that I gave. Is hearing believing it? Because in meditation form, this is meditation form metaphorically, but for the example that I'm giving, it goes good with that. You're hearing something. You normally don't see it when you're in meditation form. You're just receiving. Downloads all day. This you're seeing. I can see it, and you can hear it at the same time. It's like it's too live in motion for the most part, but it's too live in motion for the most part. But what? Yeah, let's hit the highlight on that aspect. I don't honestly know why it just came through. Honestly, power. You have power. Then this 24 is catching my attention. It just keep coming through. It's something of your past that you are afraid of that is really supposed to balance you and give you power. Thank you. If I realized this, I don't know. This was 4. I feel like I should break these down. I was like in 4 days, 4 months, 4 years, until you actually realize it. Because right now it's keeping you freaking stuck. Like, you're afraid to see something. It got you stuck and blindfolded. However long it takes. If that's 4 weeks, 4 days, 4 years for you to actually realize it's your power. You're not even looking at it as the same thing. This one is looking like a fish. This is like a bird. Probably in more of an angel form. You appreciating it. Jesus, I feel like I'm getting a headache. I need to eat. I haven't eaten yet. I haven't eaten yet. Just been relaxing, healing. Like, hey, my body time to navigate through all this energy. There's so much going on. I just really have to do a lot of healing. And a lot of time comes with my body. Like, I spend a lot of time catering to my body. Because that's how I receive. Like, I'm a really delicate person for a reason. I need to be able to let eternal side navigate very well. Gotta be able to penetrate the skin. What house is influencing the energy speaking of that? Come here. That's even going with the balance and energy. Definitely, that is that. That's funny. With creation, balance in it. How can I explain that? Let's go with Scorpio energy too. It's a paralyzing energy. Carrying a child in the womb, you have to be able to balance that or reflect that, if that makes sense. Words one and the same. Or even like this fish image. I use us as being fish as a lot of examples. Like, we're all our fish, but sometimes certain fish get spotlighted out. Like the sun will spotlight you out. Or you can think of it a parent or something of that nature. You're on highlight that. But within this energy, it's different. When it goes with balancing the scales. But it's taking me back into like carrying a child, like in the womb, what's going with Scorpio energy, that paralyzed energy is stuck. You have to be able to balance it out to receive. I want to say almost becoming it. What else is influencing the energy? I hope I explained that clearly. That's important when it comes to that. It's actually beautiful too. It's closer. It's almost you're not alone in this energy. Just think of a person like literally like in jail or something, you know? So what it remind me of, like, you in the womb, you just stuck. That's what most time when they actually come to their sentence, they go crazy. Like a person in the psych ward just running into the wall, like they can't believe they're stuck. And then eventually they just calm down. Then they might wake up again and just go crazy again. You feel those emotions within you. They get to kicking, yeah, they're stuck. They can't believe they're stuck. But eventually they come adapted to it. You know, they just come accustomed to it. It's like learning how to breathe in water. Eventually, I can stay up underwater all goddamn day, which is intriguing how we unlearn that so quickly. Because once we come out of the womb, we just normally breathe normally, but that's so beautiful. I actually wanted a water birth. To actually see how long they can stay in the water afterwards. Anywho, what I'm getting at, I have to think about. I'm thinking about what I'm saying. Something I actually want to experience, and I actually got to think about what I'm saying. As I was saying, how we forget that we're capable of doing that, because you really have to train yourself to breathe different, to adapt. That's what this balance is, adapting to be able to receive. It's the same frequency of alignment. It's building a bond just the same way that a parent bonds with their child. It's the same type of an alignment. And the second house came out right on creation. That's exactly what it is. Is it material value or physical value? Or is the here realm or the after realm? A lot of my work normally go with the after realm. Like it's prepped, like we do it here, but a lot of it is the eternal realm. Then we got communication. Because of communication, the sixth house in reverse, the fourth house, the fifth house, 10th house in reverse. That's what I mean. That's just what it is. That's funny. Your balance is in reverse. Communication ain't going the way that you expect because you have a connection with somebody that you don't expect. That's the intriguing part. Or you do. That's why you're doing it. Communication. The sixth house is in reverse. It's not dark to you. It represents the foundation of life halfway. Your balance is in reverse. This is intriguing the energy I explained before. This is funny, amazing. Because it almost come off like surrogate energy, but it's different. It's just that type of a concept, but it's functioning like you're functioning like you're carrying a child with your actual partner, but somebody else is carrying the child. This is intense energy. It's showing that you can never step out with your partner. You can never step out with your partner. That oneness is oneness. That is so intriguing. Because you actually have the connection with the child. The other person don't. The balance is in reverse. That's why it seemed like a surrogate energy because somebody else is carrying the child. It's just you have the connection. I feel like this is going with the spiritual part. It that is so freaking funny, Jesus. It is that. I knew it was that. The spiritual part. So you got oneness, you got the portal. Portals is coming through. You're receiving through a portal. It's airwavely. It's your eighth house here and after. It's teaching your senses. You can never step out on your partner and get away with it. You always will be connected. Always. Now this can get a little tricky in a different form. The way I'm feeling it, 'cause it's just like, very intriguing energy, Jesus. It's like I want to explain more in there. It's just my mind. I feel like it's on overload right now, honestly. I feel like my mind is on overload because it's just such an intense energy. It's one you have to be delicate with, though, for sure. And it's so intense. It makes it intense because you get side effects. I know this energy very well. Thinking you're pregnant because you're having all the side effects of being pregnant, but you're not pregnant. Who your partner been with? Are they actually carrying a child? Hellos, you know. But this energy, I feel like I've been so prepped for an energy like this for myself. That's the intriguing part. There's a lot of energy I've been receiving. It's nothing but guidance for me. A person like me is guidance for me. It's giving me a connection. And it's probably the same thing for you. You get in the connection of guidance. But the way it's coming through is so intriguing. It's literally, as I said, it's feeling like that Lord's Prayer. It's something that's so wrong, but something beautiful coming out of it. It's just, in certain forms, it can get real chaotic. What type of person did you get pregnant and things like that? But it's like, even within this energy, your child could turn on you. You know, that's the intriguing part. It's already connected with somebody else. And if you're not okay with that, you're going to learn that very quickly. It's part of, I feel like, a dying, being reborn type of energy. This is intense energy, Jesus. I feel like spirit in this threw me to die. Not like in a bad way, but Jesus. That's an intense energy. But I finished even explaining that. If they got somebody pregnant who just don't understand the spiritual guidance, make me have a headache. It's just, it can become a headache. But it's just like, I wouldn't say don't yoke with an unbeliever, but it's just like, why did your partner step out? Why did you do it? You know, my Jesus. I want to say all wells end well because it seems great. You're going to get guidance, but you are going to have side effects for sure. But this is like a perfect, if this is a perfect concept, as it should be, it could be, it's great. That's what you would want. You know, if you're thinking of a surrogate, like you want a child, so you have somebody else carrying your child. And the fact that you can actually get side effects, like you're actually pregnant, that's a blessing for some, honestly. That's great. That's perfect. But if this is the opposite aspect, metaphorically, it could be almost a nightmare. Honestly, I ain't even gonna, I ain't even gonna hold you, but I can't even hold you because you would look at me like you was a liar. This is almost a nightmare. You know. Ay, ay, ay. But at the moment, I'm looking at the law of vibration, Libra in third house. It's communication for sure all day. It's in the mind, it's airwavely. Just going with the guidance. So I feel like I'm going to leave it at this concept, and it's from out of Gaia. And it said, awareness is the key for now. And I believe within this, just the whole awareness of that is good enough for now because I can't even tap no more into it because my mind is just like, it feels like it's on overload. Honestly, like balanced, it's balanced out. Overload can't overdo this energy at the moment, and I think that's not bad. So awareness is the key for now, for sure.